what? Anyway, I'm back, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Divinely Grateful Risings. Y'all, I hope the camera ain't blurry. Anyway, I hope y'all are doing well and that things going fantastic for y'all. Look, y'all know it is Saturday and I do have to go live. But y'all, look, I got so many videos I have to record. He's breaking his rules with you. Is that what I said, y'all? He's breaking his rules with you. Okay, so listen, y'all. Let me tell y'all about that. Wait, let me mark this off my list too, cause what? I got stuff to record. Okay. He's breaking his rules with you. So let me tell y'all. So last night my dad came over, and my dad, mind y'all, my dad is a pastor. Okay. Now that being said, I did not grow up with my dad. My dad was here in California. I lived with my mom, you know what I'm saying, and we all were in Alabama. We're from Texas, but we were in Alabama. So anyway, so I didn't grow up with my dad. I didn't grow up in the church, none of that. Okay. So last night my dad was over and we were sitting talking, and I was channeling while he was here, actually, which usually is the case. And so I was sitting and I was telling him, like, because understand, y'all, my dad, insofar as religion, he's very traditional. Okay. He knows the Bible. He had his own church. He went to church. Like, that's not something I was exposed to. And I tell y'all all the time that I didn't grow up reading the Bible. I didn't grow up going to church, none of that. I was not religious in any way, shape, form, or fashion, okay? But last night, this is so crazy, y'all. I cannot make this up. Last night, I found myself talking to my dad about, and he didn't really say a whole lot, so it was more so me channeling and giving a message. It's so crazy, y'all, because I can remember it. I literally remember telling him before I got ready to give this channel message, it was like, listen, don't worry about what I'm saying, or like, don't look at it as me, look at it as, but that, I don't know how to explain. Like, just hear what I'm saying. Basically, I'm the new age person, and I don't give serving God no classification or a name. Okay, I think I did a video that was titled, you call it new age, some call it new age, some call it old age. I call him God. Okay, period. But anyway, it was crazy, y'all, and this is why he said I had to come on here and tell this story. Because last night I had this conversation with my dad after I got off my live. Now, mind you, my dad fully supports. He will come on my lives, and, he might pop on there every now and then when I'm live. But at the same time, let me tell you how he breaking his own rules, because he's God. He could do what he want to do. So my dad, who is very traditional, and most Christians, people I've watched, is people I know, tarot is the devil. It's the devil, right? And so I found myself sitting here having this conversation with my dad and kind of explaining to him like who we are. And I'm not speaking to everyone's. I'm sorry. Listen, y'all, I don't know how to see the comments. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can see it. View chatting options. Live chat. Okay. Child, look. Hey, child, I didn't know how to do that till right now. Don't be judging me. But anyway, so yesterday I was telling him that's what I was saying. Thank y'all. Look. So as I watch, like, I'm following more people and I get stronger in my faith, and I'm doing what he telling me to do, I realized how message, and I'm gonna say this, and it gonna be, come on, 404, it might be controversial, but guess what, y'all know I don't care, because I'm gonna do what he tell me to do. So I realized how, and I told my dad this last night, y'all, we are turning, not we, because I'm not in this category. I'm a Christian myself. You understand? No, I ain't went through all the traditions and done all the things, and I ain't no Bible scholar, and I ain't did all that. But that don't mean I love the Lord any less. So what I have found is, for those of y'all, look, y'all, tarot led me further into my faith. Okay, let me just say that. Tarot led me further into my faith. And so, but one of the things that God has told me, like, no, we got to get this out here. Y'all, oh, come on, Spirit. Those of us who are Christians, we need to recognize that people are waking up at different levels. And one of the first ways, one of the first doors that people experience or come into or walk through when they're first beginning their walk with God in this age is tarot, right? And it because people are not trusting the church. And you say what you want to say, but ain't nobody like there has to be an entryway, an entry point into finding God. And so God is basically, he down here doing what he want to do. Okay. He's God. So he is breaking rules. He is creating people like me who are ministering in his word and really bringing people to him. But the problem is, y'all, we can't be turning away people or telling people that this, that, and the third is wrong. Because let me tell you something. He can do what he want to do. He's God. You cannot. Who on this earth can tell God that he cannot change the rules that he made? That he cannot break the rules that he made? That he cannot break the traditions that he made? So, and it's crazy that I talked about this last night. And then this morning, y'all, just now, I just got out of devotional because he told me this is my daily devotional message, right? But I kid y'all not. Every morning when I wake up, I pray and I'm like, okay, that's the first thing I do. Sometimes, like before I start my day or when I start my day, I start my day with devotional. Like I'm gonna watch something on YouTube. Typically, it's from the Potter's House, right? Or I'm going to read my Bible, something, okay? I'm going to do something. And that's typically it. Y'all, when I tell y'all that what I got led to this morning was talking about this, and he had already told me, y'all, when I tell Spirit and them don't play no games, baby. Don't play no games. When he wants to confirm and reaffirm something to your spirituals, he is going to send you, look, didn't I tell you? And so I sat here and I couldn't even believe it, y'all. Sometimes I still be so blown when these synchronicities happen. And so, because this is just what I was talking about last night. So anyway, all of that to say, then he led me to it today. All of it to say, y'all, we got to stop trying to tell people how they've had their connection with God, because a big part of why people fall off the path, they may get on the path and then they fall off and go the other way or don't really continue the walk with God, is because now they're interested in tarot, but then you got 50-11 people over here telling them, oh, tarot is bad, it's of the devil, and you're a witch. Christians, wake up. God can do what he want to do. You cannot be out here preaching God's word and then say, oh, but the Bible says God wrote, he's the author of this Bible, child. He can do what he want to do. And the problem is, come on, Spirit, people are not following because they're being persecuted. They're being told that they're witches. Man, you can't tell people what kind of connection they have with the Lord. Because as somebody can't nobody tell me about my connection with that. They just can't do it. Okay? So I don't care if you watch tarot. I don't care if you read the Bible. I don't care. As long as you connecting to the Lord, that is the point. That is the point. So no, I'm not going to stop reading tarot. I'm not going to stop educating people, because the point is we have people who are waking up to the experience of the love of the Lord. Okay? We can't turn them away because our biases and our traditions. I'm not coming into this fold the same way my daddy did, who was raised up in the church, who had his own church. He a whole pastor. Okay? Pastor Benjamin, love him. But I didn't come into the fold the same way he did. Child, look. Child, when I tell you, Spirit and them don't play no games about it, they don't play no games about it. What else is crazy, the card I pulled for myself today was the 5 of Swords, which is all about communication and like your thought processes and how you talk to yourself, and it's having to change your perspective. So when I asked Spirit and them, like, what do I need to know about this card today? Oh, you finna say some things some people ain't gonna like. I say, well, come on, Spirit. Because I don't care. Because I'm in service to God, and I'm not in service to man, I'm in service to God. So if he said that that's what I would think to talk about, that's what I'm gonna talk about. He said, oh, it's gonna be controversial. I say, well, oh, okay, controverse me then. Anyway, I don't even know if that's a word, but that's what I said. Okay. Anyway, all of that to say, Child, he do what he want to do, okay? As long, this is the thing, y'all. I don't care how many tarot readers you watch. I don't care how many people you get advice from. We have our own free will. Child, you make up your own mind, okay? You make up your own mind. Come on, spirit. Listen now, I'm telling you, what you choose to do with the information that you're getting from somebody watching tarot, if it is empowering you, inspiring you, elevating you, motivating you, encouraging you, making you become the best version of yourself, who in the world can tell you that it's wrong? When you're becoming a better version, when you're being exposed to the Most High, like who? I just don't get it, y'all. But anyway. Yeah, I hope that made sense. But I just want to, once again, he has me documenting synchronicities and showing y'all like, yo, y'all, this is really what be happening. And it's not that we have to explain things. Y'all ain't got to explain nothing. But it's like, also people being aware of their, come on, spirit, that's what it is, making people aware of their own experiences and how spirit is connecting with you, because it's cool for me. I know my connection with spirit and them, right? But other people are waking up, which is part of these videos, because other people are waking up and you have to be awakened to your own experience. Now, it's not going to be like mine. No person on earth is going to have the same connection as ToShae, because I'm the only ToShae. But just be aware when you are connecting with people who are lifting you up and trying to help you and trying to get you through situations and guide you through stuff, y'all. Yeah, them the people you want to follow, because they're not telling you anything wrong. The people who won't, don't get me wrong. I didn't been all on YouTube. I have watched messy tarot. I ain't got time for that. Okay, look, I ain't got time to be over there in that world. And if you watch any of my videos, I'm not on that. You're not gonna get messy tarot over here. Now I'm gonna tell you when somebody ain't on the up and up, but I ain't got time to be spending all my time trying to talk about these toxic relationships and toxic people. No, I ain't got time for that. Okay, I got cause what? I don't want to spend my time. I ain't got time. I ain't got time to put in that time, energy, tea. I ain't got time. Okay. But if I can give a word that's gonna help somebody and make them start to think like, well, that kind of make a little bit of sense, and then you come back and you learn something else. Just like I keep going back, learning something else. The whole point is for us to have a connection, child. Listen, that's it. Yo, I just had to, I got a couple more videos, but just telling you, God is going to use who he wants to use. But this is about writing these things down. And something for me, y'all, watching videos and watching people who were inspirational and motivational, and I've already mentioned Bishop T.D. Jakes, and there are multiple people, there are multiple mentors that I have had, there are multiple people that I follow. I mention him because he's the most recent one that I'm like, I can resonate with what he be saying and stuff, right? Because, child, listen, we can't be out here. We just like in the church, you have people who are reading, who are tarot readers, people who are claiming to be of God, walking with God, with the Lord, and they ain't. But this is how we learn to use our discernment and our intuition. It's the same thing in business. When you meet someone, or if you get into a partnership or relationship, I don't care what you put this in, actually, whether it's business, whether it's relationships, after you done dealt with somebody for a minute, you see who they truly are. And you either choose to stay on that walk with that person, or you choose to move in a different direction. Of course, a lot of us is we talk relationships. You stay past the red flags. We've all done it. Ain't nobody exempt from that. Okay. But it's y'all. But that's how you learn to build your discernment. I use myself as an example because I had to go through several people that I wanted to partner with for my business in order for me to find someone that I trusted. Okay? I'm not just out here following and listening to everyone. I've gone through several people, but I have to align with, and the person that I'm willing to follow, they have to align with me and my values and things. But you have to go through a couple people in order to find that child. You have to go through a couple of relationships. You have to go through a couple of business partners. Child, you got to go through some things. Come on, Justice Card. Come on, Ace of Cups. Y'all, look, I ain't playing. So I told y'all, you got to go through some people before you find who you can trust with the Justice Card. You got to learn some things, and because we ain't gonna know it automatically. A lot of times we got to give ourselves some time and go through some things with some people before you truly know the content of their character. Okay, so anyway, I know that was a whole, so that might have been a rant, but y'all had to get that out there, okay? Like, listen, don't discount all the advice that you receive, but if you following somebody, child, and they telling you the right things, and this no, they said don't even go and say, okay, I'm gonna wait. Look, follow the right people. Follow the right people. And let me tell you something else. Oh, come on, Spirit. Let me tell you something else. Don't discount. Look, you're going to follow different people. I follow someone for finance. I follow someone to feed my spirituals. I follow multiple different mentors, multiple people, okay? Don't limit yourself to one person, because there's a lot of stuff that I don't know, that I can't educate about, but I can teach about what I know about. So make sure that you're finding people to help you in the areas where you need the most help, right? Where you need the most empowerment, where you need the most assistance. Make sure that you're finding people to help you in those specific fields. I needed a business partner. I needed someone to teach me about finance. I need someone to help me with my mind, my body, my spirit. You go to the gym. If you need a trainer, find someone who you trust, who can help you in the area of your life that you need help in. Okay, that's it. Everybody got their specialty, so make sure you're using those people into those things at your advantage. Okay, so that's it, y'all. I got a whole nother video record. We're going live tonight at 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Thank y'all for tapping in. I love y'all. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel if it resonated with you, and even if it didn't. Okay, I love y'all in real life. And I'll see y'all. Look, I got to go do a whole nother video because I don't want these to be too long. Okay, so I'm finna be live again in a second with a different message. Anyway, I love y'all. Bye, y'all. Y'all, look.